the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Portland Trail Blazers. For Portland, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you. Yeah.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now for the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won their last contest, that game against the Dallas Mavericks. And they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed. And guys, an important addition to the usual starting lineups has been made tonight, as we'll get to see the first official NBA start from Monroe.
You know, he's earned that spot in the starting five with some impressive play. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him hang on to it for a long time.
Well, it's certainly a big responsibility they're giving him, but I think he's ready for it. He's got the poise that's needed to take an opportunity in the starting lineup and make the best of it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland, we've got Davis. Henderson out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Aminu in at the small forward position. Now here's Plumlee. 14 points from him the last game against the Utah Jazz.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Here's Monroe, following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Durant dishes to Monroe. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and again Oklahoma City with the triple. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Davis with a screen on Westbrook. Lillard attacking. Here's Davis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, guys, Terry Stotts had a few moments to share with me. And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Lillard, following the score by Oklahoma City. "17-foot shot on the way."
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Westbrook kicks to Monroe. It's stolen by Aminu. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time.
So changing it up, Morrow comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Monroe subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Portland. Austin Rivers comes in for Lillard. Monroe in at 2-guard. Enes Kanter is out there with Durant. Then there's Anthony Morrow. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Durant with a wide open look. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Durant's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Thunder. Rivers with it. Now Monroe defending. Rivers kicks to Henderson. Vonleh setting the pick for Henderson. Fades away. And the shot is long.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Monroe, no good. Trailblazers trail by 5. Rivers kicks to Henderson. Plumlee with the screen. Aminu the pass to Rivers. Now here's Aminu. He's covered by Cantor. Just 3 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. Offensive rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Great hustle defensively through the first half.
And the first half.
Well, Kevin,
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Thunder shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Farouk Aminu is out there with Davis. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. Monroe against Lillard. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Durant dishes to Monroe. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Pass to Plumlee for the lead. The shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Lillard, the pass to Davis. Back to Lillard. Davis with a screen on Westbrook. It's stolen by Ibaka. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Durant's running. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He ended with 13 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Here's Plumlee. Ibaka with some nice D.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Inside. Henderson dishes to Plumlee. The shot, no good.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Monroe against Lillard. Monroe, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Monroe, he's in at shooting guard. Durant is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Mayo, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Davis against Monroe. There's a screen by Kanter. Monroe outside. There's a screen by Cantor. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Monroe with another miss. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting not great. 40% for the game. Henderson kicks to Aminu. Davis sets a screen. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Durant kicks to Monroe. And Davis sends it back. Lillard against Westbrook. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard attacking. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Monroe the pass to Cantor. Mayo kicks to Durant. Wide open look. And right on target. Good. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Lillard dishes to Henderson. Davis sets a screen. Back to Lillard. To take the lead. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Westbrook passes to Monroe.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
There's a screen by Cantor. Launches a 3. And there's O.J. Mayo on the assist by Monroe. 15 points for O.J. Mayo.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Lillard attacking. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
There's a screen by Cantor. Monroe against Henderson. Monroe outside from deep. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Ibaka sets the pick for Monroe. Shot clock at 6. Left side Ibaka. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Goes up at the stripe. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Monroe. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Jazz in Utah. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. And the shot is good. Henderson's got 9 points in the quarter.
How about raising his game here in the 4th quarter? Missing just 1 of his 5 attempts so far.
Screen by Ibaka. Monroe left side. Cantor sets the pick for Durant. Monroe wide open. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And it's 8 points for Freak.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off you guys.
Thanks, Doris. And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Westbrook kicks to Monroe. We've got 1:18 left in the game. Outside Durant. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Aminu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lillard attacking. The feed now to Plumlee. Yes!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Ibaka with the screen on Lillard. And Monroe kicks to Cantor. Lillard outside. Inside. The shot by Vonleh no good. Now here's Cantor. He's covered by Aminu. Here's Monroe. The Thunder with another miss. Henderson against Monroe. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lillard with it. Plumlee with a screen on Cantor. Here's Lillard. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game.
Well, Gerald,
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan play. Damian Lillard. What you like about his performance, Shaq?
What I like most about Lillard is that you never see him play out of control. He's got a...
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan.
any reason you had such a hard time taking care of the ball tonight?
Next.
You really struggled shooting the ball tonight. Care to comment on that?
Sure. I'm out there playing against the best basketball players in the world, for one. And it ain't easy to have that stroke every night when world-class athletes are tracking you all over the court. So write that down, and somebody else ask a real question, please.
That was your first official game as a starter. How'd it feel?
It's a nice milestone for sure. I mean, I'm just blessed to be playing in the NBA, and making the starting lineup means that I've been playing well and improving my game. Still a lot I want to do in this league, and hopefully I can keep making my family proud. Oh, and shout out to my pops. I know he's watching this back home. Love you, Pops.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Well, Coach Dave Yeager on the bench for the Grizzlies, as always. He's a coach who completely embodies the roster and franchise that he works for. Kenny, what can you say about Yeager's approach and how he handles his team?
He's not a guy that's going to be flapping his arms around. He's very quiet, hardworking, probably overlooked on how good a coach he is because his demeanor is so calm. But he's got a very practical.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burp reporting from the sidelines. Back in Memphis, the Grizzlies tip off a beginning of a homestand. They've put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
Well, I tell you what, this building has really been tough to beat this team in. They really play their best basketball when they're at home. Not surprising, but it certainly makes them a difficult team to beat when they're on their home court.
Yeah, and they know that better than anyone. So that could have them extra pumped up tonight. Give them that extra bit of confidence knowing they're going to be home for a while.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Monroe. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Conley, following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Westbrook. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his first points of the night.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I had a chance to catch up with Dave Yeager, and my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Here's Monroe. From outside off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Conley with it. Westbrook picks him up. Conley kicks to Adams. Randolph passes to Adams, and there's the foul. It goes in. Memphis leading by 4. Allen at small forward with Randolph at the 4. Adams is out there with Conley, and it's Wright in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 5 points in the quarter.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Monroe dishes to Mayo. Westbrook passes to Monroe.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. 4 on the shot clock. Conley into the lane. Shot from 12. That's good. Conley's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that pump fake.
Adams against Monroe. No luck. Some solid defense from Randolph. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Conley with it. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Conley. Deflects the pass. Here's Randolph. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Mayo against Allen. Westbrook kicks to Monroe. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now here's Conley. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Picked by Randolph. Adams dishes to Randolph. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Randolph. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the first half comes to a close.
Kevin, there was...
Been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
We saw some good action from Durant. 10 points and 1 assist.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Russell Westbrook out there with Monroe. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Westbrook passes to Monroe. A 3-ball, and the shot is good. Monroe's got 11 points. Conley with it. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers came through when they needed him to. He finished with 8 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
The Thunder shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Monroe against Adams. Top of the key, Conley. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game in a lot of ways was a confidence booster for them because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think they're one of the few teams that can play that poorly and still almost come away with a win.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Adams outside. Randolph kicks to Allen. Conley against Westbrook. Clock at 6. Conley dishes to Gasol. And it's Randolph with the jam.
Good. Just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
And now we get a chance to see how the Grizzlies
rotate
are
over
in the
and
NBA
make your presence
rankings
felt.
Now, first in assists,
Being so soft.
first in blocks, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
And here is Conley following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Gasol, a screen on Westbrook. Conley kicks to Gasol. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season?
Here's Westbrook. Allen at small forward with Randolph at the 4. Adams is out there with Conley. And it's Wright in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Monroe, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Randolph up top, defended by Ibaka. Randolph against Ibaka. Clock at 6. Allen gets to Conley to take the lead. The Thunder pull it in. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Move the ball.
Monroe against Adams. Monroe the pass to Morrow. Now Monroe kicks to Westbrook. Back to Monroe. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Wright sets a screen. Conley kicks to Wright. It's Allen on the wing. To tie it up. Another miss by Conley. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Monroe wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Goes up to the stripe. And the shot no good, a bit short. Randolph's shot is good.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
Adams against Monroe. There's the pick. Screen by Ibaka. Monroe dishes to Mayo. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. That's good. Monroe's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Allen outside. Out left to the wing. 18 feet out. Another miss by Conley.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Westbrook passes to Monroe. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Randolph's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Ibaka. Now here is Monroe. Screen by Ibaka. There's the screen. And Monroe kicks to Morrow. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And Wright pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And here is Conley. Outside Randolph. Shoots from 14. That's good on the jump shot. Randolph's got 4 this quarter.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Enes Kanter comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Durant subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Kanter. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And what a game for Enes Kanter. 12 points, and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Clark, 5 pretty big points indeed.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
1:52 left in the fourth. The Thunder leading by 3. Monroe outside. Dishes it to Durant. It's stolen by Allen. Drive by Adams. Here's Conley. And Durant sends it back. Gasol kicks to Adams. Randolph a screen. Tries again. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Randolph's got 10 points here in the second half. Westbrook dishes to Monroe. 1:11 left in the fourth. 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. 17-foot shot on the way. Connects.
Look out now. Ibaka has caught 5.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Conley gets to Gasol. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Monroe. Offline with his 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
Here's Gasol. Rebound by Monroe. And they commit an intentional foul. That's another one of those. So a close game sees open.
Russell, congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille Freak. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight?
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin